What's going on, everybody? It's Crypto Winter Bull back with another video. Today, I am taking a look at Illuvium. This is something that I think is a pretty interesting and a really good game, possibly. It's not obviously not out yet, but it looks very interesting. And if you've heard about it, I would definitely come over to illuvium.io and kind of go through the white paper. So basically, how I see this game is kind of like a mix between Pokemon, World of Warcraft, and Final Fantasy. So it's kind of like open world, which would be like World of Warcraft, where you can have like character weapons, all that good stuff, different armors, and then it'd be like Final Fantasy where like the battle style is like a turn-based auto battler they call it, turn-based RPG, and then Pokemon because like you can collect all these like Illuvitar NFTs that like your that's like your guys your monsters that you battle with in the battle arenas and stuff like that, and you can like upgrade them and all that stuff. Um, so that's kind of what the game is like. Now, if you want, I'll watch a quick tutorial just so you guys can kind of see. Together for the hard times separate you, baby. I have to breathe you. Yeah, this is where it's kind of like Final Fantasy a little bit. So yeah, that is the trailer. So basically, I think they're working on the beta right now, so you can't actually play the game yet. I think that's coming out soon. But they did have the land sale, so you can come in here and you can buy land right now that people are selling. The initial seed round for the land is done, um, but you can come in here and just kind of explore. If you want to buy land, it would probably be a great investment right now. Um, so yeah, these are each one of these squares is a plot, and then these blue squares here are gonna be tier 1, and the purple squares are gonna be like the highest tier. So what the tiers do is the higher the tier, there's like more resources on. So like you can go and mine resources and all that stuff. Like you can just see that purple plot has like crystals and different things that you can acquire within the game. And then like that one doesn't really have too much. Like a green one, has more different resources. So yeah, like I think floor price is almost half an ETH right now. Yeah, like tier 1 floors 0.4, tier 2 floors 1.1, and it goes up to like tier 5, like 11 ETH for a tier 4 minimum is crazy. Um, but these are kind of more speculative plays, I would think, just because the game isn't out yet. But I mean, if you have extra cash that you want to get rid of into something, I mean, buying a plot of land or something like that wouldn't be a terrible idea. I'm personally not going to be buying land. I'm just going to be buying. I'm in the token. So the Illuvium token right now is 55 US dollars, and it hit a high back in December of 1900 dollars, give or take a dollar. So I've bought this Illuvium. Um, I didn't go too hard into it. It's kind of more of like a not my highest play, but not my lowest play. Um, it's kind of right in the middle of that risk profile for me. So I didn't go too heavy in on it. But I am still gonna be buying it here and there, as money rolls in. But you can stake it. Um, so the staking on this is so you can either stake it in a pool, or you can uh, be a LP for it. So I think so the minimum lock is 1 month and the maximum lock is 12 months. So then after your stake is over, then there's also a 12-month vesting period before your rewards can be withdrawn. So if you just stake it in the standard pool that they have, um, let's say you stake for 6 months, so you get 6 months of yield, and then you can't pull that yield out until 12 months after. So it's a pretty long term play if you want to uh, stake it and get yield on it. Um, but that'll be entirely up to you. If you were gonna stake it, I would definitely think about doing kind of like a ladder. So you do um, like a 3 month stake, uh, 4 or 5 month stake, a 6 month stake, and then you're kind of locked in for a year and a half, year and a quarter, before you can withdraw your rewards. But after the stake is over, you can take out your original ILV that you put in there. So just keep that in mind if you're thinking about staking the actual ILV token. So, um, so yeah, basically there's like NFTs, some bullshit NFTs that you can buy right now. Um, I don't think there's too many things that you can use in the game. I'm not too sure what all this stuff's about. Um, so yeah, it's a non-playable NFT. So there's nothing that's playable yet. These are all just kind of um, promo things. Illuvatars. So yeah, there's the game is still in the rebuild in the building phase, but from what I've heard, it's pretty close to being completed, and possibly first end of first quarter, second quarter of next year should be playable. Um, I just like this as a decent play, just in kind of the medium to long term play for me. Um, so if you come down to the bottom, see it's like collect them all. It's kind of like Pokemon, right? Some of them even look like Pokemon. Like that looks like a Pokemon for sure. So does that one. um, so yeah, it's gonna be interesting. You can like all of the weapons and armors, and I'm just gonna call them Illuvatars. Like they can all be traded, bought, sold for Ethereum. Um, you use Illuvidex, which is like gonna be the main wallet for the game, and you can basically just store all your NFTs, weapons, everything to do with the game in that wallet. All your land, everything is gonna be done through that wallet. Um, so it's kind of cool, right? Like now you can like actually play a video game that looks pretty good, and you could kind of immerse yourself in, and also make a bit of cash or a lot of money. It's really up to you how you kind of play that. Um, Personally, I might screw around with the game a bit, but it depends how good it is, right? If it's like a really good game, I might mess around a little bit. Um, but for me personally, I'm just viewing it as an investment, so that's how I'm treating it. Um, you can play this or do with this how you wish, but I'm personally not the video game type to sit around and play video games all day. So you can come down here to the white paper. So if you come to game overview, all these tabs here on the right are gonna tell you kind of like what things, like what different, so like you can like forge armor, use items like shards are, you can like capture the alluvials with a shard, so it's basically like a pokeball. um and then there's different arenas. You can harvest all the materials to create items and weapons. So it really is kind of like World of Warcraft, RuneScape, Pokemon, Final Fantasy, all in kind of one go with that sci-fi, has like a sci-fi feel to it. So I think this game is gonna do pretty well, honestly, if they make it fun to play. Um, and it doesn't like cost a shitload of money to play. I think it'll do really well. Like if you can come in here and it's mostly free to play, and then you can just grind your way up and stuff like that, I think it'll be a really good game that people will like playing. Um, so yeah, like I'm pretty excited for it to launch and just check it out. Honestly, it's gonna be really fun. But yeah, yeah, Delphi Digital is in here. The guys at Palamos, it's gonna be on their marketplace as well, so you can like rent out your NFTs and stuff through them when you're not playing. But yeah, I think it'll be a pretty good game. Obviously, none of this is financial advice. Um, I'm just covering what I like and what I think is interesting. You should always do your own research on these things. Come in here, read the white paper, um, watch some more videos on it. Uh, but this is something that I like, so I personally put money into it, but you don't have to. So yeah, like the price is at $55. It looks pretty good. I mean, it's down. Was it down 96%, 97% almost? So, if it gets back up to those old highs, we're looking at a 36x. So, um, it's something to look forward to. But yeah, so Illuvium, really cool. Yeah, come check it out. It's illuvium.io. Come read the white paper, do what you got to do. But that should be it for now. I just wanted to show you guys this game that I came across. Looks pretty cool. But Crypto Winter Bowl out.